and welcome to another vlog, or welcome to the first vlog you might be watching, or just welcome to it all. Just a little recap. Yesterday I hung out with my mom. We got our nails done. She picked out this really pretty like robin's egg blue, and oh my god, before getting them done yesterday, my nails had gotten so long, like the longest they've ever been in my life. And let me tell you, like, will you focus on what I want you to focus on? Whatever. This is a good length for me. It's either this or just completely down to the nubs, basically. And typing with my nails as long as they were was a literal nightmare. It was so hard. I made so many typos, but it's fine. It's fine, everything's fine, because now they're short and cute and I'm happy. Well, now I'm in my office as per usual. I'm still trying to get 10,000 steps 4 times a week, and I've been really good about it. So today is going to be one of those days where I do that. I need to also do some outreach for my business to try to get some more clients. I also need to reorganize my bookshelf right here, because what's going to go on this bottom shelf now is I got 2 of these cute little containers from, I think, either TJ Maxx or Home Goods, I don't remember. But I want to put those on the bottom shelf and kind of use them as quote-unquote junk drawers, so that way, you know, things can be a little bit more organized. And it's nice too because they're pink and green, which are, you know, the colors of my business. And also pink goes good with green. I'm very much in a whole like pink and green mode today. So I've got my pink shirt on, and I've got my dark green leggings. So we are just very wicked and businessy, and my battery's flashing. Okay, so we gotta switch that. This is why I have multiple batteries. Okay, now we're all set with a fresh new battery. Yeah, so that's what's on my to-do list today. But first things first, I want to get my 10,000 steps in. I'm gonna watch, you know, as per usual, Hogwarts walkthrough. And the part of the reason why I keep doing that instead of, you know, working while I'm walking is because I'm trying to keep count of my steps. If I have my hands here and I'm typing, this doesn't register any steps at all. So it's like my arms have to be swinging in order for it to actually count any of my steps. So I ordered a kind of ankle strap to put my watch on so that, you know, it'll still count my steps, but I can still work at the same time. Oh, now it's on the screensaver. Cute. But I'm pretty sure that is being delivered today. So I'll be very excited to try that out and let you guys know how that works. I have done the walking. I have hit my 10,000 steps. I'm snacking on some naan and hummus. And I'm about ready to fall asleep. I really should stop trying to do the 10,000 basically all at once, because it wipes me out, which is very sad to say. I don't know, but I'm tired, so I might just take a little nap and then get back to work, which is the nice thing about having a business and working from home, because I can do that. So long as I get the stuff done, I can take a nap in the middle of the day. So that's what I'm gonna do. Alright friends, it is many hours later. I napped, had dinner, had a little sugar cookie with frosting and sprinkles for dessert, because those are my favorite. Well, no. And then oatmeal raisin cookies are my favorite. Sugar cookies are my second favorite. And I feel like nobody actually likes oatmeal raisin, but I do. And so does my fiance, so, you know, even more reasons why we are meant to be. So I said today that I wanted to kind of, oh, you're on a tripod now in case you couldn't tell. Reorganize the bookshelf so I can get those cute little boxes down there. So that's what we're gonna do. And when I say reorganize, I don't mean it's gonna be a whole big thing. Like, I'm honestly probably just gonna put the books that are at the bottom behind some of these and then put the boxes over here. I'm making it sound like it's a huge ordeal, but it's not at all. The Sarah J. Maas books. I still have not gotten the third Crescent City book. I have not read it yet, but that's something that I've been meaning to do, because I'm not a big fantasy reader. Like, that's not my favorite genre, but I really like her books. And the Crescent City series is probably again, I haven't read much in the way of fantasy books, but Crescent City, I feel like there's not a lot that can really top that, just because it's so different. Like, the juxtaposition of fantasy creatures and magic and all this stuff in a modern setting where, you know, you have phones and museums and shops and nail techs and all that stuff. That whole concept was just really cool to me. So that one was definitely my favorite. All right, let's put you down just a little bit. There we go. I wish that they were a little bit wider and didn't come out so far, but you know what? I'm happy with it. Okay, so what I'm thinking for these will just be like little junk drawers. So for the headphones that I don't use every single day, they can go in here so they're not taking up space in my nightstand. All of my random plugs and tech stuff, which I randomly have in a Kate Spade dust bag. So that can also go in there. It's my other little flimsy tripod, but it's still a good tripod, but I like this one a lot better. All right, and I have this light, this cord that I think is supposed to charge the light. I have no idea. There's just so much random crap. Okay, cute little camera case that I got before the cruise, and it has this little strap you can put on it. I'm actually going to, oh, and I have my other SD card in there. And just put that, the little strap. I have some other things over here charging. I got a really powerful handheld fan because if any of you live here in Florida, or you've been to Florida between the months of April and October, it's literally hell I don't leave my house. I do not leave my house because it's not fun. This, I think it's like a crazy powerful 5-speed handheld fan that I'm charging over there. I got it off of Amazon. Let me just show you. I'm gonna move you guys over here so I can show you what all I'm talking about. By the window. Ta-da! My fiance's brother's fiance, so soon to be my sister-in-law, which is really cool to say. She had one of those when we were out together this past weekend, and I was like, you have to tell me where you got that because mine is so crappy by comparison. So got that. I have 2 other camera batteries here charging because that's the one that died earlier. The battery that's currently in this camera came with the camera, and mind you, this whole thing is probably, I got it, I want to say back in 2019, so 6 years ago. The camera itself is holding up really well, but I feel like the battery that came with this, it dies a lot more quickly than I remember it doing when I first got it, so hence the extra batteries. But that's also the charger for the battery that's in this camera that can also go in there. Okay, I just came back up from the mailroom, and I'm definitely a little sweaty and a little out of breath because I make myself take the stairs, and we live on the 4th floor, so 4 flights of stairs. Always reminding me how out of shape I am, but it's fine. Everything's fine. We're probably going to be here a few years anyway, so you know what? Plenty of time to get used to it. So what I ordered from Abercrombie, oh, I didn't know it was ruched on this side. That's cute. I have seen this shirt everywhere and I've been eyeing it for months, so I decided, what the hell, I'm just gonna get it. And it's this tank top, square neck, and looks really itty bitty. We're gonna hope I can fit into it. Yeah. Especially since I'm very much somebody who's like, if I like it, I'll just get it in more colors. Like this shirt, for example, I also have in a bright blue. So again, if I like it, I'm gonna get it in more colors. So I also got it in a green and in a white. So hopefully that fits. I don't feel like trying them on, so I will update you guys on that eventually. Hello again. It is the next day. I just, as you saw, did some cleaning. I have laundry going, because let me tell you, the amount of laundry that we've racked up over just the last week is ridiculous. And I think now is the perfect time to try the ankle strap, because I need to get some work done, but I also want to walk. We'll see if this actually works. I'm really hoping that it does. It'd make my life so much easier. Granted, these are all self-inflicted problems, so what am I even saying? I also just finished up having lunch, so I'm not gonna be going super fast. Yesterday I got up to like 3.1 just because I wanted to make it a little bit more of a workout, but not gonna do that at the moment. All right, taking a quick pause to see if this actually worked. Oh, it does work. Got an extra 300 steps in. All right, now that I know that works, I'm actually going to get some work done. Like some actual work instead of dilly-dallying and clicking on buttons. Okay, so I'm currently at about 8,000 steps, and as I've been walking, I've been, looking at brands like, okay, who can I outreach to? And I went on this one brand's website who I've been dying to work with. They're one of my favorite brands. Just so happens they do have a copywriter role available. And I applied, and literally throughout the whole thing I was sweating because I want it so bad. I'm sweating, I'm out of breath, the walking pad is yelling at me, but yeah, so that just happened, and I'm, fingers crossed, but at the same time I'm trying to tell myself to hold on loosely. I don't know if any of you have heard that expression before, but what it basically, shut up. What it basically means, if I don't get this job, it's not the end of the world. I applied, and that's all I can do. That is all I can do, is I can apply and I can wait. And then I can apply to other things and outreach to some more people, because they're not the only brand out there. My skill set is valuable regardless of whether or not I get the job. And yeah, so those are all my reminders to myself.